Hello, welcome to 1995batman.com. Today we are looking at this, the Sonar Sensor Batman with flying disc blaster and pop-up sonar scope. Which I think is that and that. Oh no, that's that. So yeah, this was a really interesting Batman figure. This is probably the most traditional Batman figure that we got in terms of just kind of like normal, kind of like black cape, fairly black body, you know, simple bat symbol. It's the only real one that we got of the Panther suit. There was no real just standard one. Obviously there were a lot of just very basic Batman figures for the Dark Knight collection and Batman Returns collection, but then for Batman Forever they never really did anything that kind of matched just the Panther suit. They did the Sonar suit, they did kind of a Sonar suit alongside Robin in the Guardians of Gotham, but not really a Panther suit. Anyway, this is an interesting figure. I don't totally love it. It's got this weird kind of thing here, which I'll just show now. So the yellow button there, which pops up this little kind of like shoulder cannon thing, armor kind of thing. Kind of reminds me of the Predator. I'm surprised Kenner never did this because they did the Predator line, but they never had a kind of pop-up thing there. It's very satisfying to do. And as such, it's a plastic cape, it's permanently attached, you can't take it off. They've sort of kind of swept the cape to one side so that there's room for this thing to, can't stop doing it, room for it to come up. So you've got the traditional, even though it's called Sonar Sensor, he's not wearing the Sonar suit, he's wearing the Panther suit, because we can tell by the bit here on the sides of his helmet. But he is wearing a very kind of like detailed and stylized kind of body bit on his kind of abs and legs and stuff. And then there's the traditional kind of bat symbol, which this time looks to be in gold and black rather than yellow. So he comes with these two accessories. Cannot remember which goes on which. So I think probably that goes on that arm, I guess. Does not fit very well. It's not really a kind of clip thing. Just a kind of square kind of grip there. But anyway, that goes on there. That sort of. And then this, I think you're just meant to, it's got a little kind of handle there. I think you're just meant to do that. So he has kind of like a shield. But it's very difficult to squeeze through. There we go. There we go. I think that's probably as close as it's going to get. Kind of covers his whole chest area once it's all done. So basically what you've got here is, let's just move that. This is a projectile. If you kind of push this, it squeezes the bottom there until the disc kind of pops out. So we just try that now. That's, oh, yeah, that works pretty well. And then what you've got in here is actually, it's not just it is just a shield, but you can pop the black bit out, and then you've got a secondary missile there, which is kind of cool. I like that a lot. And that's pretty much it to this figure. There's not a whole lot. As I say, this was in the Wave 1. There's so many of these on the shelves, I remember. It's kind of fun. I quite like that, even though I wish it sort of did more, or maybe kind of like popped out or fired something off. It's still a very fun figure. It's the closest you're going to get to a Panther suit in the Kenner toy line anyway. So I would recommend probably getting it. If you're just getting just a couple of figures, maybe get this and maybe get the Guardians of the Gotham 2-pack, which has the Sonar suit and Robin. Otherwise, yeah, I think it's a pretty fun. It's definitely near the top, but it's not my favourite figure of the line. But yeah, it's kind of fun. So that is the Sonar Sensor Batman by Kenner.